It makes it harder to recruit against them. It makes it harder to tolerate them. It just makes it harder all around if Alabama wins another national championship.
I don't think you understood me. I want to get some drivers to drive this car and that car down to
Arizona.
Drivers, you understand?
Talk about genetic deficiencies. Isn't that pitiful?
Who's picking the manger here?
What's going on? Well, we got a national championship game coming up next week in Glendale, Arizona, home of my Arizona Cardinals. And let's talk about this national championship game, since it will be the last national championship won by anyone besides the University of Tennessee for the foreseeable future. Alabama versus the Clemson Tigers. Now, it is no secret who I will be pulling for in this game. Go Tigers. Not an SEC homer. Don't ever want to see Alabama win a national championship. I really don't understand how anyone else in the SEC would willingly want to see Alabama win a national championship just because they're in the SEC. That's retarded to me. It makes it harder to recruit against them. It makes it harder to tolerate them. It just makes it harder all around if Alabama wins another national championship. So come on, all you SEC homers. Get off of Alabama's nuts and lend your support to Clemson. Now, ideally, neither one of them wins this game, but somebody's got to be the national champion. And since these are the last two teams standing, my only option is Clemson. Doesn't mean I like them, doesn't mean I'm a fan of them, just means I don't want to see Alabama win a national title. And I really don't see why that's so hard for people to understand. I do hope we get a good game. I think Deshaun Watson, in my opinion, should be the X factor in this game. I'm not going to say that Alabama struggles with every dual threat quarterback they face, because that would be silly. But if you look at the quarterbacks they have struggled with recently, it's been dual threat quarterbacks. It's been guys that can, when you flush them out of the pocket, they can make things happen. All I'm saying is a guy like Deshaun Watson has a much better chance of penetrating that Alabama defense, which is one of the best in the nation. If I didn't care who won the national championship and I just was a general football fan, my first thought would be Alabama, probably the more complete team. But not so fast, my friends. Clemson has met every challenge put before them this year. And although they're not the great underdog that their coaches and fan base want you to think they are an underdog in this game. Las Vegas has made it such. I don't see Clemsoning in this game. This is going to be a good game that should come down to the fourth quarter. Let's say Clemson 24, Alabama 20. Just think the Tigers are destined this year. So there you go, folks. Again, congratulations ahead of time to Clemson or Alabama for being the last national championship winner before before the Tennessee era kicks in and takes over. Good luck to the Clemson Tigers next week in keeping the evil empire out of the trophy case. And should the Crimson Gumps happen to pull off the win, I will be on here after the game at some point to not make a crow video, but probably make a cry video. Go Vols! Screw y'alls!